I gave the defense a D minus. Out the gate, we had receivers wide open all over the field. We looked lost in the run pass option uh, on those plays. He was. It's not so much what we forget about running quarterbacks. It's not just about what they do once they're on the other side of the line of scrimmage, once they're running down the field. Being a running quarterback is about creating more time for yourself to make that pass as well. And the pass rush just was not getting to him. And even when we were remotely close to him, he was able to evade us in a way that it created enough time for us for him to find the wide open receivers, the wide open fullbacks, the gigantic Ricard or whatever his name is. The dude was like
Mhm.
280 pounds and he was just running for days on one of those passes. We just
There
looked.
wasn't anybody in the frame with him.
Yeah, we just looked ill prepared. It looked like they knew what play was coming. Like because some of these plays is like, did they know what we were gonna? Because the plays were just so well countered to ours that it was like, are they in our pocket right now? Like it
I
was. It
knew it.
was
It's the Harbaugh thing. Somebody scouting. Somebody scouting him and his brother. They
that's the
watching the
way.
play.
That's the way it felt. I mean, we just didn't have a chance out there. And we talked about Jerry Jacobs a little earlier and how it could have possibly affected the defensive scheme. But I mean, I was looking at some of the stats. Like Kirby Joseph had 9 tackles. Like that's not when your deep safety has the most tackles by far on the team. That's never
Man,
good.
that's not good. That's not
Um,
good.
I think Derek
Not
Barnes only had 2 tackles. Um, Hutch had 2 tackles, 0 sacks. It just wasn't. It was definitely our worst defensive effort, and yeah, it just hurt me to see the amount of just gigantic plays because the passing is the Ravens' weakness. Like we said that
Mhm.
if we can
Oh,
keep, if we can keep Jackson from running and make him pass, no, no, no. After a while, it was like, no, please stop passing. Beckham and Zay Flowers and Mark Andrews, the tight end, he went crazy on us. He looked like
gosh.
Tony, the second coming of Tony Gonzalez out there. So yeah, I gave him a D minus. We did cause one turnover. Otherwise, I would have said maybe an F, but we did cause one turnover.
I'm giving them an F. They have failed. And the reason being is 4 straight touchdowns in the first half. 4 possessions, 4 touchdowns. That's not going to cut it. And if your offense, the other team's not scoring, you if your offense isn't scoring and your defense allows that, you have failed them miserably. Um, you put the offense in a position where they have to pass, and you can prepare for that. You can play for the pass. Um, I saw receivers without defenders within 10 yards of them far too
Yeah.
often yesterday. Uh, no pass rush. I mean, he had one play on one touchdown play, he had 10 seconds to throw the ball. That's entirely too long to depend on a D-back to cover any wide receiver, and I don't care what. That's an eternity.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
they they try to contain him in the pocket, and he just passed out of it.
Yeah.
It's like, no. I didn't see anything positive or anything nice. I can honestly say, uh, that the defense did yesterday to win to make it competitive. The plays that were made were outside the realm of being down 28 nothing. I mean, the game was put away after the first half. So, myself, I give them a failing grade. But for average sakes, because you chose a D minus and I chose an F, it'll weigh out to